You want to rise up the ranks? A win here will do just that.
A man who reminds the world who he... I gotta say, there's been quite the buzz around this guy. From what I've seen so far, he's more than earned it, too.
I don't know about that. This guy seems like he was created out of thin air, and now everyone wants to act like he's the next big superstar.
No matter how you feel, you can't deny the reactions he receives.
And I guess someone said his name because Joe Hendry's out here too, and you can still hear the WWE Universe singing that annoying song. You know, he wouldn't be so irritating if he actually took things seriously out here.
That just sounds like a bunch of sour grapes. Joe Hendry isn't just a fan favorite. He's been proving he's one of the top talents in the industry every chance he gets. There's a bright future ahead for the man from Scotland.
Springboard. Gonna slip in the back door here. Oh, with a backslide.
A kick out stops the ref at 2.
He won't allow himself to be embarrassed this early on.
Poison Rana!
It's hard to forget the athleticism it takes to pull off some moves, but a Poison Rana is a great reminder.
Henry having trouble shifting the tides.
And Henry needs to find that spark.
Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact. In the corner, getting the crowd riled up, ready to go with impact, flying headbutt.
This is troublesome for Joe.
Oh, shotgun drop kick.
Bouncing up to the top rope.
Poison Rana!
His body has to be racked with pain.
Getting deeper and deeper into this match, really starting to feel the pressure here.
Henry comes right back at him.
Excellent opportunity for Hendry to shift the momentum.
Now able to stop things, but will he gain command?
An aggressive charge against Joe now.
Joe has to trust his instincts at this point.
Double knee face breaker.
This is troublesome for Joe.
2. And a win. That may be one of the biggest wins in his career.
Here is your winner, the Archetype Prince.
There's the archetype. You've been on a hell of a roll. Ready to keep it going tonight?
You know I am. But I wanted to ask about your long-term plans for me.
Fire away.
You've been putting me in there with some fantastic wrestlers. But where are we going? Survivor Series is right around the corner, and
You've been in the game long enough to know that spots on a Big 4 PLE are at a premium. Gunther and Roman already have their match for the World Heavyweight title, and Braun is defending against Rusev. Your old partner Hector just made the show against Penta. But there are still some spots available. You want on Survivor Series, go out there and be spectacular.
fair enough. So what do you have for me tonight?
Ludwig Kaiser has been gaining momentum since coming back from injury. Tear the house down against him and you'll find yourself with a golden opportunity sooner rather than later.
Did you hear? I'm wrestling at Survivor Series, one-on-one with Penta.
Aldous might have mentioned something about that. Good news, Hector. You earned it.
I couldn't have done any of this without you. I wouldn't even be on the main roster if it wasn't for you.
You'd have found your way here sooner or later. Win or lose, I know you and Penta are gonna have everyone talking.
I plan on winning.
No doubt. Seriously, Hector, congratulations. Whatever happens, I'm proud of you.
The Archetype set to take on Kaiser.
What the hell? It's the Samoan Werewolves.
The Archetype is in trouble.
Chad Patton's not going to be able to pull him off.
General Manager Nick Aldis and our producer Road Dogg pulling Jacob Fatu back.
Fatu's letting him off the hook tonight.
And the Archetype may be hurt.
Archetype, I'm done with the disrespect. Only reason I didn't send you to the hospital is because I want you in the ring. You jumped my uncle in his house, and now everyone wants to be your friend? Because you said you're sorry? I ain't forgetting nothing. I told Road Dogg I want the Archetype at Survivor Series. I told Aldis to put my title on the line. Don't think you just got an opportunity, though. Nah, you caught a sentence. See, this isn't just a belt to me. It's my legacy. It's my blood. It's my family. I spent 819 days in the box thinking about coming here and taking what's mine. When my grandma passed away, Umaga laid his Intercontinental Championship to rest with her. The IC belt is buried in my family's crypt. And you think you're gonna put disrespect on it? Nah, Oos. I'm not some stepping stone on your way back to glory. Because after I'm done with you, you're going to wish your ass stayed home. You know what I mean?
Hey, I've been looking for you. You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. Just been focused on my match with Fatu.
I felt bad I couldn't get out there to help when he jumped you. By the time I realized what was going down, it was already over.
I appreciate that, Hector. It's all good.
Great. I didn't want to be worrying about that headed into my first solo PLE match. Going up against Penta is a make-or-break moment for me, you know?
At the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you win or lose. What makes or breaks you is whether you gave it your all.
That sounds like a John Cena post.
I'll take my inspiration where I can get it. I'm stepping in there with Jacob Fatu tonight.
The Samoan Werewolf's no joke. You ready for him?
Guess we're about to find out. Anything can happen with him. Tell you what, if things go sideways, you got my back?
After all you've done for me, I got you. Fatu tries anything, I'll be there for you.
Hey, Adam. It's good to see you.
It's good to see you, too. This version of you.
Thanks for not giving up on me.
Should we hug it out?
Don't make it weird. I'm just glad you helped me get back on the right path.
The one you're currently on led you right to Jacob Fatu. So you might want to check your compass.
Oh, you're another one who thinks I can't beat him.
You can beat him, but you better bring your absolute best.
I will. And then I'm gonna win the Royal Rumble. And then I'll be headed to Raw to face your champion Braun Breaker at WrestleMania.
Sounds like you got it all figured out. But don't look past the Samoan Werewolf. That dude is a wrecking ball, and he's looking to demolish you.
When Roman Reigns first mentioned the idea of bringing Jacob Fatu to WWE, I told him the Samoan Werewolf is an agent of chaos you simply cannot control. Fatu's a tornado, a monsoon, a volcano. Why would you antagonize a force of nature?
I know exactly what I'm up against, Paul.
I'm not sure you do. This isn't just a match for Jacob Fatu. This is vengeance. This is retribution. You went after the man's family. You made this personal.
You're repeating yourself, Paul. What's your point?
My point is, you're about to get the worst beating since Braun Breaker threw your corpse out of the ring. Hey, let's face it. This comeback of yours has been an abject failure. You couldn't even get your partner to the ring for a tag team title match. And you think you can beat Jacob Fatu?
I know I can.
The following is scheduled.
The look on Jacob Fatu's face says it all. The archetype is in trouble.
The Samoan Werewolf absolutely devastated Bronson Reed at SummerSlam, and that wasn't even personal. I don't know if the archetype is walking to the ring or a crime scene about to happen.
The one thing we can say for certain is that the archetype won't run from a fight. Fatu might be the favorite, but he has a game opponent with an edge in experience.
This isn't going to be a match. It's going to be an...
The Intercontinental Championship, one of the most prestigious titles in all of sports entertainment.
Referee calls for the bell, and here comes Fatu.
You all heard the Samoan Werewolf. This isn't just a title defense. This is vengeance for what the archetype did to his uncle, Rikishi. This is personal.
People have to understand that where Fatu come from, an attack on his family is an attack on the man himself. The archetype may have turned over a new leaf, but Fatu is ready to burn the whole damn forest down.
Oh, he had the wherewithal to counter Jacob. He's going to set him over the top rope with a big clothesline. Now what does he do? He's got the man right where he wants him, in trouble. Across the ring. Oh, he timed that counter well.
Springboard misses the target.
Boom. Countering that offense. Boom, what impact.
Oh.
Springboard.
Oh, wow, poison runner.
Just whiplash impact right to the head on that one.
Getting out of harm's way.
Misses the target. Oh, a kick. Wow. And he re-enters into the ring. Able to capitalize on Jacob Fatu's mistake.
Double spring shotgun drop kick on the mark.
Plotting his opponent into the crosshairs.
Uh-oh. Somersault plunge under the floor.
Using the ropes to devastating effect. from the heavens!
Big time payoff off a big time risk. Whoa, look out!
What a crushing impact on the outside. Kids, do not try that at home.
Massive miscalculation on that one.
He counters with a great reversal.
Jacob Fatu a step ahead there. Solid bit of defense on his part there.
He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor. What a cross body!
Launched into an aerial assault and getting all of that.
Big impact. Could be a huge tide turner. And he gets set back into the ring.
Oh, the sheer force of that Irish whip.
A consistent attack being mounted on Jacob Fatu.
Jacob Fatu being systematically worked on, man.
Oh, man, what a strong kick. Jacob Fatu cuts him off.
Counters on top of counters, and these opponents are at an impasse.
Fatu's on the ropes.
Look out! The Archetype just took out the referee!
And here comes a Samoan drop.
The Archetype is hurt!
Jacob Fatu sensing an opening here.
The Archetype is in trouble.
This is not going to end well.
He's got a chair, and it looks like he's headed to the top.
We're about to see a giant Samoan steel chair splash.
He's going to crush the Archetype.
Hector Flores just saved his mentor's life.
Hector telling him to take the chair and bust up Fatu.
Doesn't look like the Archetype's willing to get his hands dirty.
What the?
No, I can't believe what I'm seeing.
You asked for this. You made me do this.
Hector Flores has cut ties with the man who brought him to the dance.
Jacob Fatu has no idea what just happened.
And he does not care.
Double springboard moonsault.
That'll do it.
Jacob Fatu retains the Intercontinental Championship.
It's one thing to have to face the Samoan Werewolf, but there was no chance the challenger was going to overcome a betrayal.
Hector Flores just stabbed his mentor in the back. Now we just have to find out why.
And now Hector Flores is here to answer questions about what happened tonight at Survivor Series.
No, Byron. I'm not going to answer any questions. It's finally my turn to talk. And I know you all want to hear me address what happened here tonight. In my match against Penta. Oh? Is that not what you wanted to focus on? Yeah, well, neither did my so-called mentor. Tonight was the biggest match of my entire career. And did the Archetype even wish me luck? No. Just like always, it was all about his comeback journey. He asked me to watch his back. And when I did, he acted like he didn't need me. Again, just like always. He didn't need me? I was the only one who didn't abandon him at his rundown wrestling school. I was the one who told him he couldn't keep trotting out the same tired act. If it wasn't for me, he would have been stuck on the convention circuit and you never would have heard from him again. When I gave him the opportunity to cement his new attitude with one blow from a shovel to Shinsuke Nakamura's skull, he didn't have the guts to follow through. He needed me to do the dirty work. Then when we get to SmackDown, he acted like he was some big, tough guy. But really, I was the one standing up to Jey Uso while he was off beating up an old man. Then, he decides to try to play nice again. And what do you think the so-called archetype does? He traps me in a locker room so he can go out there against the New Day and have the spotlight all to himself.
That's a completely unfounded allegation.
Is it? I wouldn't put it past him. No matter what you believe. After that moment, he threw me away like I was garbage. So I am going to throw away all of his hopes and all of his dreams. No, you don't get to be Intercontinental Champion. No. You will never get to live out your fantasy of looking Paul Heyman in the eye and saying you beat his champion. And no, you will not win the Royal Rumble match. Because you will be facing Hector Flores. I am taking that opportunity from you, like you took so many from me.
Roxanne, if I were a betting man, I'd guess you were about to say something extra.
Me? Never. I was just going to point out with a little more ethical flexibility. There were plenty of ways for you to win that Intercontinental Championship.
In other words, I could have cheated.
Well, yes, but not necessarily. You turned your back on a Samoan freaking werewolf to check on the poor squished referee.
I'm not going to apologize for doing the right thing, Roxanne.
You weren't worried about doing the right thing when you smashed Jey Uso's dad over the head with that shovel. Just saying.
What do you get out of being the devil on my shoulder, Roxanne?
You remind me of me. Before I got it. Before I realized who I am.
And who's that?
A winner. At any cost.
Archetype, I know you don't think we're done.
You got it all wrong, Fatu. I'm getting back my WWE title. We are finished.
You talking like a man who thinks he's got a choice. You can focus on whatever the hell you want to. When it comes time to pay the toll, your ass is gonna pay. Hector ain't gonna be there to stick his nose in my business next time.
He stuck his nose in our business. And you aren't the piper he's gonna pay for that. I am.
You got business with Hector? You got business with Braun? You got business with Wise Man? You forgetting one thing, Oos.
What's that?
I run this business, and ours ain't done.
Did you have any idea? Did you see it coming?
Now, in retrospect, yeah. I missed every sign, plain as day.
You're sounding very zen about this. Hector Flores may have cost you the Intercontinental Championship.
I'm mad. Believe me. And I got even angrier when Hector spun all those half-truths and lies in his press conference.
What about his challenge for the Royal Rumble?
Hector and I will have our reckoning. Down the road. He was right about one thing. I am focused on getting back to the WWE title. And that means entering the Royal Rumble match.
So you're ready to declare yourself?
No. I'm going to earn my spot. I don't need another social media storm about me skipping any lines.
I respect that. When was the last time you got in the ring with Randy Orton?
Man, years.
Well, I'd say this seems like the perfect opportunity to see two veterans renew their rivalry. How about the Archetype versus the Viper in a Royal Rumble qualifying match tonight?
Where do I sign?
Hector Flores is the referee. What's happening here?
The following contest is a special referee match. Please welcome the special referee for this match, Hector Flores.
Hector Flores' challenge to the Archetype for a match at the Royal Rumble was ignored. I guess this is Hector's way of getting his attention.
Or forcing a loss to Orton. We are going to have to...
The Archetype walks into this match. There's a spot in the Royal Rumble match on the line here, and this so-called referee could not possibly be more biased against one of the competitors.
I'll agree that this is highly irregular, but we should not be in the business of prejudging a referee's performance. Hector Flores might call this right down the middle.
Man did a whole press conference talking about how he was going to stop the Archetype from winning the Royal Rumble and going to Mania. We need to know who pulled the strings to give him a referee's license.
Oh, he saw it coming.
Bam, taking that big boot. Oh, man.
Vicious combination of strikes. Like he's got 11 arms and feet.
Caught with the leg lariat.
Oh, man.
Bang! He's headed to the top now.
Look at this balance.
And a quick schoolboy out of nowhere.
The rope saving.
Well spotted by our official.
Gets clobbered with the axe handle.
What a counter! Taking steps toward the top rope.
Look at
And boom.
Diving hammer strike. Boom! The Archetype and Randy Orton are vying for a spot in the Royal Rumble match, but the referee Hector Flores has a vendetta against the Archetype.
And running knee.
right between the shoulder.
What the hell this ref think they're doing, man? I guess the official was done playing ref. He wanted to get it. No way. Going after the ref.
Something, Lord knows what, just set this superstar off, and our official unexpectedly paid the price for it.
These two have learned.
Well, they're called rules for a reason, and this referee's seen enough. Here's a spot in the Royal Rumble match.
And a schoolboy catching their opponent by surprise.
Beautiful. Might sneak one. Gets his shoulder up right before two. Give our guest referee his due. That was a good count.
He's respecting the stripes here. He's respecting the referee's position. So you will respect his authority.
Dragon screw.
Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Able to avoid that one. Nice timing with that springboard.
Taking control with the rear waist lock.
Finds the switch and is able to gain control with the headlock.
Boom. On the mark.
Oof. Knee strike connects. Quick evasion from him there.
Running knee lift. He's locked up here.
Knee right in the moneymaker. Getting sent to the turnbuckles.
His stamina is getting tested here.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be enough to end things yet. Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal.
Orton isn't being given a chance to breathe.
Alarms must be going off in Orton's head now.
He better be able to back up all this jibber-jabber.
The Archetype and Randy Orton are vying for a spot in the Royal Rumble match, but the referee Hector Flores has a vendetta against the Archetype. Uh-oh.
Oh, fought that off with the stiff elbow, man.
Look at this, going counter for counter.
Flores gets waylaid.
Able to steer clear of danger there. Oh, no. The ref jumping into the...
Oh, boy, this whole match is about to change.
Ooh, slam down hard.
Letting him get to his standing base, moments away from having him exactly where he wants.
And he fends off the attack.
The Archetypes headed to the Royal Rumble.
Hector Flores stopped the count.
Given their history, you knew Flores wasn't going to call this down the middle.
Look out.
RKO is blocked.
Clothesline attempt.
Orton nailed the RKO.
And now it's a fast count.
The Archetypes road back to the WWE Championship does not lead through the Royal Rumble match.
Randy Orton wants nothing to do with Hector Flores.
Hector doesn't care. He got what he wanted here tonight.
You're right, Corey. Hector Flores swore that the Archetype would not make it into the Royal Rumble match, and tonight he kept his promise.
If you didn't want me in the Rumble, why put me in a qualifying match?
I had nothing to do with Hector Flores being the referee.
Then who did? It's your show, Aldis!
This image in your head of the evil GM scheming against the hero? A lot of things have changed since you left, and that is one of them. But how Hector Flores ended up in SmackDown's referee rotation, and specifically your match, is a mystery I'm going to solve.
Little late now. That match with Orton was my ticket to the Royal Rumble and Braun.
You could make a fair case for a reversal due to biased officiating.
The Archetype beat sentimental favorite Randy Orton by whining to GM is not my vibe. What I want is Hector. There's only room for one of us in WWE.
Are you suggesting...
Yes. An I Quit match at the Royal Rumble. Loser leaves WWE. Forever.
You've worked so hard to come back, just to potentially throw it all away? Take some time to cool down and think this over.
I don't need time. I need Hector Flores gone from WWE.
If that's what you want, I'll make the match official.
Big night?
We haven't crossed paths since I came back. Good to see you again, Sean.
You must have a lot in your mind. I just wanted to say, I've been where you are. I've stood in that ring and ended the career of one of my heroes. I've had mine ended by someone I respected, maybe even feared.
Everyone's talking to me like I don't understand the gravity of this match. I promise you I do, Sean. My future is on the line.
It's not just about your career. It's about who you are. After I returned from my injury, I thought I knew pain. But when Hunter turned on me, that cut deeper than my surgeon ever did. If you're not careful, betrayal can drag you somewhere dark. Somewhere you don't come back from.
Hector needs to suffer. He stabbed me in the back and smiled doing it. Tonight, he learns what payback really feels like.
I hear you. Just remember that every choice you've made on this comeback run, every match, every moment, they all led here. When the final bell rings tonight, you and the rest of the world are gonna know who you really are.
Woods, you're looking even more pleased with yourself than usual.
I was just thinking, you know, I could have told you about Hector. Day one, I looked at that dude and thought, squirrely. Like, hide your lunch money, squirrely. But hey, you had to find out the hard way. Betrayal, humiliation, career on the line, classic pro wrestling. Kind of poetic, really.
Hector made his bed. I'm just the guy flipping the mattress.
Your walk on the high road hasn't exactly been smooth sailing. Maybe it's time to try something a little different.
Yeah? What did you have in mind?
You could take the scenic route through Chair City and make sure he never double-crosses anyone again. Or you lose and you're gone from here for good. You might want to start thinking about what gets results. Champions bend the rules, break the mold, and leave people with no doubt who they are.
I quit matches are no joke, my friend. And putting your WWE career on the line? Whichever way this thing goes, someone's life is gonna change.
It's going to be Hector's. He betrayed me. He deserves this.
It could be you on the losing end. You might have to return to LA and try to claw your way back into showbiz.
Spending hours parked on the freeway to get to auditions? No thanks. There's no way I'm ever leaving this behind again.
Then what you're gonna have to do to Hector isn't pretty.
I understand what I have to do out there. And I understand what's at stake.
Then you should also understand that there are some choices you can't take back once you make them. And I got a feeling one of those is right around the corner.
I've been thinking a lot lately about honor, about loyalty, about redemption.
That's deep, Truth.
I'm glad you came back to the light. For real. Especially after that time you almost broke my arm with that fancy shovel.
I am so sorry about that, Truth. Sincerely.
My entire life flashed before my eyes. You know what I saw? A childhood in Charlotte, North Carolina, recording my first album. That time I sold the original American flag. I might have gotten another life or two mixed up in there also. What I'm saying is, WWE needs people like you. We all do. I miss you when you're gone.
Thanks, Truth. I don't plan on going anywhere.
Good. Otherwise, this conversation would have been a huge waste of my evening. And I've got things to do, and so do you. You gotta stop monopolizing my time and get focused for your match tonight.
Well, then we better stop talking.
This may be the Hector Flores betrayed his mentor. Now his whole career is on the line.
And his opponent, from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 202 pounds, Hector Flores!
This man grew up in the shadows in one of Lucha Libre's greatest families, and look at him now. El Mago would be ashamed. This man, a Judas, and he doesn't belong in the WWE.
A Judas? He pulled the archetype out of the gutter when the man was a punchline, dragged him all the way back to the main roster, and was rewarded with a swift kick to the arse.
Hector Flores gave everything he had to the archetype. Tonight, he'll try to take it back.
For one of these men, this is their last night in WWE.
I've known the archetype for a long time, and this man doesn't know how to quit. All it takes is one look at his comeback so far to see it.
Booker, you said it yourself. The archetype is only on a comeback because he turned his back on the WWE Universe for more than 2 years. When the going got tough, he said, I quit already. And he might do it again here tonight.
Ooh, hopping into the turnbuckle. Down to the mat.
Incoming! Good Lord! Taking flight! Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move. And this is our cue to get out of Dodge fast.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Devastating hit from the chair.
And it looks like the action's spilling over our way now.
Yeah, man, it's about to get messy over here. I'm gonna keep it moving.
Returning to the ring now. Climbing up those ropes now.
From the top! Flores with some agility. And I think there was a moment of hesitation before the leap, and it made all the difference.
Disastrous turn of events could change the whole complexion of this match.
Caught by the bottle full force.
And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact. And with double quick speed,
Springboard poison rana.
Absolutely spiking your opponent. What a devastating turn that'll cause. The steel chair, never as innocent as it looks.
And that was an efficient form of offense with that move. Momentum is running away from Flores.
And Flores is looking for a solution.
And that broke Flores down a bit. Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world.
Oh, guys, watch this.
Slipping out of the way there.
The double knees directly to the face.
But was that enough to get their opponent to...
Referee's got the mic in hand.
Yeah, I quit.
Yes!
He said he wouldn't quit. He meant it. The archetype survives, and so does his WWE career.
But look at Hector Flores. It's a hell of a thing to make it all the way to your dream, then have it end like this.
What's happening here?
The archetype has a decision to make that will define the rest of his comeback.
I cannot believe it. After everything Hector has done,
the archetype is truly a good human being.
What the hell?
That's more like it.
Come on, man. Ending his WWE career wasn't enough.
The archetype has lost his mind.
Or he's found it.
What is the archetype thinking now?
He's going to do some damage with that steel chair.
Don't do it. Come on, archetype. You've done enough.
And he's not stopping there. Even I agree. This is taking it too far.
Oh, my God. He can't do this. Don't do this.
This is something you do not come back from for either man.
Come on, man. No, no.
Don't do this. Son of a...
He may have just broken Hector's neck.
We got to get some help out here right away.
Something has snapped in the archetype here tonight. He's headed down a dark road.
Ladies and gentlemen, the archetype. Let's open the floor for questions. Robert Inkin, I believe you were first.
Hector Flores is at a local medical facility receiving treatment for a serious neck injury after what?
What's your question?
Well, you caused those injuries with your brutal attack. So my question is, why?
Dire situations require dire actions.
But you ended Hector's WWE career by winning the match. Wasn't that enough?
There's always gonna be another Hector Flores trying to take me down. So I had to deliver a message. A warning. And that is that if you get in my way of becoming WWE champion, you will end up in the hospital. Broken and finished.
Hector was there for you from the beginning. He helped you regroup at your wrestling school.
And then what? He turned his back on me. Tonight, I could have lost everything. So I am never going to make that mistake again. Every relationship is a potential weakness. Someone who will bring me down. So I am cutting them all out.
Does that include the WWE Universe? Are you turning your back on them, too?
Every relationship is a potential weakness. That includes the so-called fans. You treated me like garbage after I first came back. I should have never forgotten that feeling. But I remember now. So I don't need you. And I don't want you in my life ever again.
What's next for you then?
Braun Breaker and the WWE Championship. You will not see me up here again, because I am eliminating all distractions and I have nothing left to say. From here on out, my actions will do all the talking.
Before you say a word, I have a limited amount of time and an even more limited amount of patience for you. If it were up to me, you'd already be suspended.
Well, it looks like you've been overruled, because I'm still here taking up your precious time.
Yes. Time I should be using to welcome the man who actually won the Royal Rumble, Cody Rhodes. A superstar who clawed his way back with grit, not temper tantrums. That's where my energy's going. Not into cleaning up after whatever meltdown you've got brewing this week.
Got it. I'll save the chaos for after the Cody Rhodes celebration.
Look, for some reason, Hunter and the board feel like despite the fact that you brutally attacked a promising young wrestler, that I am supposed to give you another chance. So this is your chance. Keep the chaos off my show. And maybe you make it to WrestleMania without burning this bridge down too.
Oh, I'll be at WrestleMania. In the main event. Taking the title off Braun Breaker.
Well, between us, I've got it on very good authority that Cody Rhodes is announcing he's facing Braun at WrestleMania. So I'd suggest tempering your delusions.
Ask Hector Flores what happens when people cross me.
I don't like where this conversation is going. So I will say this, and then you will leave my office. You are opening SmackDown in a match against LA Knight. Be good, follow the rules, And keep the chaos off my show.
Sir, yes, sir.
A superstar with every ingredient to be a megastar. Yeah.
And his opponent from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 240 pounds,
He may be abrasive to some, but L.A. Knight knows how to fire up a crowd, myself included. As the man says, he is the isness of the business. He's L.A. Knight. Yeah! This version of the archetype doesn't wrestle with guilt. He wrestles to win, and that makes him dangerous.
You can be dangerous without losing who you are. That line he crossed with Flores might be the one he can't come back from.
This match with LA Knight won't define his legacy, but it might tell us how far he's willing to fall. Hooked him up. High angle belly to back suplex. Oh, wow. Lights out. DDT. Tope Atomico finds the mark. That maneuver goes to show you how much speed kills.
The former archetype is looking to make a statement, but we're not sure what kind of statement he's looking to make.
Pow, right in the kisser. Didn't see it coming.
And that failed to hit the mark.
Placing him in the corner here. One step ahead of Knight there.
Walking the ropes into him.
Turn that around and reply with a boot. Running knee lift. And now Knight is getting beaten down.
LA has run into a roadblock.
Turning the tables. He finally manages to answer back.
He can't let up now. Time to gain ground now.
And he counters.
Oh, and an inadvertent shot pierces our official.
And that was a hell of a maneuver there, guys. Oh, strong impact.
To the face.
And that's the match right there.
All that for nothing.
What the hell was that DQ out there? I didn't want to give you a second chance. I was told to. And you just made the entire board look like fools for pushing me.
You told me to be a good soldier. You should have realized. I'm a general.
And yet here you are, causing chaos instead of leading.
Don't be an idiot. You know what I bring to this business, to your show. You don't punish that. You build around it.
You're right. This is my show. And on my show, the ones who get opportunities are the ones who earn it. like Cody Rhodes. Not the ones who throw tantrums when the spotlight shifts.
Well, well. The great comeback continues, I'll admit. I thought maybe you'd finally found that missing gear, that killer instinct that turns contenders into champions.
Funny. I was thinking the same thing about you. Thought you finally learned not to underestimate me.
I don't underestimate you. I understand you. You run hot. You talk big. You make noise. But when it matters most, you crumble. Like a forgotten statue years past its relevancy. That's why you're watching your shot vanish into thin air while Cody Rhodes has the chance to write his own ending at WrestleMania.
You almost sound like you're rooting for him.
Oh, Cody Rhodes is going to lose at WrestleMania to my client, Braun Breaker. But he'll do it under the lights in the main event, with the world chanting his name and singing his song. And you will be back here, still trying to figure out how the story moved on without you.
I don't need a spotlight to shine, Paul. I'm the damn fire. And this fire will keep burning until I get my shot against Braun.
Sure. Face it. While you act out and spiral, the window on your comeback is slamming shut. Late means last, archetype. And in this business, last means left behind. Hey, have fun watching Braun and Cody at WrestleMania.
And now the GM of SmackDown, Nick Aldis, with what we suspect will be an announcement about WrestleMania.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome the winner of the Royal Rumble and the man who will main event WrestleMania, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Here we go, Cody Rhodes on SmackDown for the first time since punching his ticket to WrestleMania.
Cody is really milking his intro, isn't he?
More than usual.
I don't like the looks of this.
Looks like we had our own Rumble, didn't we, Cody? It doesn't look like we've got a Royal Rumble winner after all. That complicates WrestleMania, doesn't it?
That's enough! You are going to face severe consequences.
Oh, what's that, Cody? I should be the next challenger for Braun Breaker? You want me to take your spot?
Cody's got some fight left in him.
I'm afraid you mean had.
Make the match of this.
You will never get a shot at WrestleMania. You are suspended.
We need medical attention back there immediately. That crossed a major line.
Something tells me the archetype isn't finished crossing lines.
Our thoughts are with Cody Rhodes.
I don't even know where to start. It wasn't enough to just beat Hector? To take him out of WWE after everything he did for you? You might have done permanent damage to the guy. And now Cody? I once thought you were walking a hard road back, but you're just burning the whole trail behind you.
Hey, at least I'm not forgettable. Not everyone is content to put on a suit, coast into irrelevance, and claim it's a legacy.
You really think you're better this way, don't you? You're not evolving, you're eroding. And you're too far gone to notice the difference.
Whatever version of me gets Braun Breaker at WrestleMania.
Check your phone, idiot. Aldous already made the call. Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, Randy Orton. Triple threat at Saturday night's main event. Winner gets Braun. That's the WrestleMania main event. Not you.
No, I'm not letting that happen. I clawed my way back, bled for this place, and now I get to watch from the sidelines while they hand out my WrestleMania spot like a party favor? Not happening.
How are you going to manage that? You're not even allowed in the building. Go home and take a hard look in the mirror.
Oh, hey. I don't think we're supposed to be talking since you're suspended. Unless we're just hanging out. In public, where it's safe.
Relax, Troy. I'm not going to kick your ass in an airport. Unless you give me a reason to.
That is wonderfully reassuring.
I need a WWE producer I can trust to keep his mouth shut. You're going to help me.
Fantastic. I love helping. People always say, if you need anything, ask Troy. He can make it happen.
Good. I just need to know the whereabouts of Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, and Randy Orton. At all times. When they're coming, when they're going, when they're vulnerable.
Oh, just that, huh? Yeah. I think that's a very interesting request, and I will consider it.
And I'm reconsidering my stance on airport beatings.
Consider it done. That's what I was gonna say. I suppose you want to get started on this as soon as possible.
Let's start with Kevin Owens.
I know I'm going to regret this.
Kevin Owens is looking totally locked in for his match later tonight in what is now a warm-up for the triple threat.
First Cody, now KO?
That man's not even supposed to be here.
This suspended superstar has found his way backstage to target one of Braun Breaker's potential WrestleMania opponents.
He might not be on the card, but he is clearly still very much in the picture.
And still very much a problem for everyone at the WWE.
Starting with Kevin Owens.
Cuts the attack off.
Ouch!
High angle exploder suplex.
Treating this parking lot like it's a boxing ring. The asphalt is like the mat. This is crazy, man. Oh, clobbered with the steel.
Owens gets control.
And able to skirt around that attack.
No one expected a suspended superstar to show up, especially not Kevin Owens.
Nothing good could happen fighting in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Owens caught off guard.
I don't...
There you are.
Please, no. I didn't know you were asking me to be a part of a crime spree. When I saw KO on that stretcher, my life and career flashed before my eyes.
Calm down, Troy. Kevin Owens is going to be fine. Eventually. Maybe. Who knows? But you're already in this now.
No, I just pointed you in a direction. Under duress. Let's not forget the under duress part. I was very under a lot of duress.
You were an accomplice. You're already on the ride. You think if anyone finds out you helped me, they'll believe you were innocent?
Yes! If there's one thing people know me for, it's my integrity and... Okay, yeah, you're right. What else do you need me to do?
Good boy. I need you to tell me where I might find Seth Rollins.
You might find him any number of places. Spending time with Becky and the kid, at the dentist, or maybe at NXT next week.
You're turning into a regular right-hand man, Troy.
I really wish you wouldn't do this.
There's an added buzz in the air with Seth Rollins returning home to NXT.
The Archetype with another attack.
This man is crossing lines that haven't even been drawn yet.
I don't believe in accidents, man. You take out 2 title contenders, and you're making a claim, loud and violent.
He definitely wants his shot, and he's not waiting for permission.
He's not even waiting until Rollins made it into the building, turning the parking lot into a battleground.
Oh!
Oh, and a chair shot delivered.
Using the chair with no caution at all.
Oh, man. He's able to sidestep out of that.
Oh, wow. Lights out.
Rollins' NXT homecoming has turned into a nightmare, thanks to the suspended Archetype. Rollins known to be irritating. We're seeing no different now.
Ah, that's what he gets for acting cute out there.
And just
pushing the opponent out of the cart there.
Jumping knee strike.
Lights out.
Ducks out of harm's way.
Oh, my God. What a kick.
Hoisted up. Powerbomb. Desperate situation.
Fighting out. Hammering away with...
Oh, here we go.
Big back body drop. I hope none of these superstars have a fear of heights.
It's not the height, it's the falling that will get you.
But right hands create separate. Set up for a second.
Uh-oh.
Oh, saw it coming and got an elbow for their trouble.
Oh, God, face first.
Essentially walking the tightrope as they pummel one another.
Oh, God, right through the window. There's shattered glass everywhere.
Single. Looking for a DDT, able to weave out.
Big clothesline.
Bam! What a nasty shot with that trash can lid.
He's headed to the roof of the ambulance.
And now he's up on top of that ambulance. What's he gonna do up there?
Not sure if he should waste all his time hot-dogging around.
Oh, man, why is he climbing up the ambulance?
Could be looking for a neck breaker here.
Oh, forearm smash, beating each other down on that ambulance. Oh, yes, man.
Oh, he had that scouted. Wow.
Unloads with the boot. Only so much space to work with up there. One wrong move could have a disastrous ending.
Oh, watch out.
Oh, my. Oh, no. Knees up. Knees were up. All the breath taken out of their body with that counter.
Punch straight to the face, staves off the attack. Oh, geez. Nasty kick to the face.
Measuring it up one more time.
I don't see them.
You really don't know how to stay gone, do you?
People just don't know how to stay out of my way.
Seth Rollins was supposed to be a special guest referee here tonight to determine the championship match at Stand and Deliver.
And now Seth can't stand or deliver.
When you thought you were too good for NXT a few months ago, that was the best thing to ever happen to me. But at least now the whole world knows the truth. That the Archetype's legacy isn't redemption, it's wreckage.
Careful, Ava. You're one crossed line from being part of the wreckage, too.
You made your mess on SmackDown. Don't drag it down here. I don't want to see you near my show ever again.
Relax. The last man standing between me and Braun Breaker doesn't go here.
Randy Orton appears unfazed by the speculation that he's next on the Archetype's hit list.
That hit list just struck.
The suspension isn't cutting it. This man should be arrested.
He's taking out Owens and Rollins, so it's clear what this suspended superstar's endgame is.
But suspended is the key word, Cole. Does he think if he takes out the entire triple threat, they'll put his name in by default?
He sure seems intent to find out, Booker.
There he goes up that ladder.
Well, he's up there. Now what?
Oh, he's heading up that ladder, heading for the high ground.
This isn't a match. This is an all-out beating.
These two hate each other. We knew this wasn't going to get solved in the ring.
Orton's been the Predator for 2 decades, but tonight...
Oh, look at that. Look at that. That railing just not clean off. Somebody's gonna fall. Oh, no.
Oh, my goodness. Are you nuts? He's heading back down the ladder now. Probably a smart move.
What's he got for Randy here?
And now it... This man is suspended, but somehow has been allowed to speak here on Saturday night's main event.
If you bought a ticket to see a triple threat match here tonight, I'm sorry to tell you that the card is subject to change. Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, and Randy Orton were standing between me and my destiny. The main event at WrestleMania. Nick Aldis tried to keep me out of this ring, but he doesn't control me. And now that everyone is out of my way, I'm going after Braun Breaker.
Ladies and gentlemen, My name is Paul Heyman, and I serve as special counsel to the most explosive, athletically gifted force of this generation, the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Champion, Braun Breaker. But tonight, I'm here because of you. You take out the competition, stand here, and call it destiny? This isn't destiny. This is desperation. Your last pathetic play. Because you know the only way you could ever be worthy of standing across from my client, Braun Breaker, is if you were the last man left.
I just have one question. Does he know?
Does he know what?
Does your precious, coddled, oh so special WWE champion know how hard you've been trying to keep me away from him?
What are you talking about?
When I first came back to SmackDown, I was unstoppable. And then here comes Jey Uso. Then Jimmy. Two brothers coming together to come at me. That's the kind of thing that only occurs when someone whispers just loud enough to make real noise. Someone like the wise man. And that night Hector and I got our shot at the New Day, everything was falling into place until you strolled into SmackDown. Right on cue, Hector's trapped in the locker room. We lose the titles on a technicality, and before I know it, he turns on me and costs me the Rumble. And whose fingerprints were on all of that? Yours.
That is quite the conspiracy theory you've laid out. There's only one problem. It's all completely true. Every twist, every loss, every betrayal, every blindside, every roadblock, that was Paul Heyman. Finding yourself stuck toiling away on SmackDown, far from the WWE Champion, that was Paul Heyman. You turned your back on me, so I turned you into my tool. You took out KO, Rollins, Orton, and now my client, Braun Breaker, gets a WrestleMania opponent handpicked by me.
The WWE Champion has heard enough.
Braun Breaker is here to get some answers from Paul Heyman.
Braun, there's no need for you to involve yourself.
Is what I'm hearing true?
Yes, but it was strategic. It was all part of
Lied? You manipulated? You made this all about you.
Braun, let's go hash this out over steaks.
No, I don't care about your personal vendettas, and I don't care about WWE suspensions. I'm gonna do what you couldn't and shut this man up by beating him again. This time at WrestleMania.
Braun Breaker has made the call himself. We have a WrestleMania main event.
The man we once called the Archetype gets the shot he's been waiting a year for.
Will this be the ultimate finish to his comeback story, or will he fall flat on his face again?
We won't have to wait long to find out.
Wow. So Heyman actually let you off the leash?
This coming from the guy he's had dancing on a string all year.
Yeah? Well, as much as he didn't want this, he led me straight to you.
You've taken a long walk just to get the same result. But after burning all those bridges, Aldis, Pierce, Hector, I guess I can't blame you for being jealous that I've still got someone in my corner. And what did all this get you? Another shot at the guy who already sent you packing.
Sent me packing? You left me breathing. That was your mistake.
Yeah. So you could whine all year about how I broke you. That's the difference between me and you. I win and move on. You lose and make it a lifestyle.
Better than coasting off your daddy's name in Heyman's brain. You've been playing champ while he holds the map. You tried to break me once. This time, I'm the one doing the breaking. And I'm not stopping at the bell.
We've all seen the sad comeback tour. You try to show how tough you are in some wannabe underground street fight. Expect us all to run away because you beat up an old man? Decide you've got to get tough and beat up your weak little protege. While you spent a year embarrassing yourself, I was defending my title over and over and over again.
Just because you walked in here on your own doesn't mean you're still not hiding behind Heyman's shield. Picking your opponents, your matches.
I can beat any opponent in any match.
How about I name the terms then? Do you want to go run and ask Mr. Heyman if that's okay?
Heyman is an advisor outside of the ring. Inside the ring, it's all me. I don't care what kind of match it is. It ends the same way our last meeting ended. Me as champion and everyone telling you it's time to retire. Name your terms.
Extreme rules. Let's take the leash off both of us. WrestleMania deserves mayhem, and you deserve a brutal end to your reign.
You think a few chairs and kendo sticks are gonna change how this ends tonight? Bring them all!
Well, you got your match. Braun Breaker, WrestleMania. And all it cost you was your soul. And Hector's livelihood. And my respect. That probably doesn't mean much to you, I guess. You know, all those years you were off making movies and chasing that dream, I kept my word that whenever you wanted to come back, I'd get you back in. And I did. And I wish I hadn't. I sure hope it was worth it.
It will be when I win.
Will it? You know, in life you don't get do-overs. But if you could, if you had a chance to go back and change just one decision, one moment that sent you off course, you're telling me you wouldn't?
Maybe. I didn't want it to be this way, but I had to make choices. I had to sacrifice. I had to get here. And I'm sorry, but ultimately, that's what matters.
It's not. Not entirely. Look, anything can happen out there tonight. Extreme Rules lets you do anything. But after tonight, the story won't just be what you did. It'll be who you became to do it.
Just like everyone else. It sounds like you can't wait to watch.
I never said who I was pulling for.
Here to wish me luck, Aldis?
We both know luck hasn't gotten you this far. If it were up to me, you'd still be suspended. Actually, let's be honest, you'd be fired.
Starting to sound like you're rooting against me, Nick.
As a general manager, I'm required to remain impartial. But as a man, I would very much enjoy watching Braun Breaker drop you on your smug, condescending face.
You don't have to like me, Nick. You just have to live with the fact that I earned my way to WrestleMania, whether you cheer or not.
Funny thing about comebacks, everyone watches the start. Everybody watches the end. But a lot of people miss the middle.
You're not gonna give me some nonsense about how getting there is half the fun, are you?
No, just saying it was a long road to get here. But here we are. Main event. WrestleMania.
Jealous?
You're going up against Paul Heyman. I know what it's like to have him in your corner, and I know what it's like to be across from his golden child. Nobody is better at elevating a wrestler's strengths and hiding their weaknesses than Paul Heyman.
Must be nice.
Oh, it is, trust me. I know as well as anyone what he brings, the good and the bad. You've got to wonder what would have changed if you had said yes to him. Between you and me, if you could go back.
There's no point in dwelling on it. I'm focused on my future, which starts tonight. The past is the past.
Yeah, you never know. Who doesn't love a good comeback story, right? Anyway, good luck out there.
The following contest is NXT.
Corner, Braun Breaker steps in as a champion to be feared.
With all the talk about how much the archetype has improved and changed over the last year, there's not been nearly enough focus on how this man, Braun Breaker, just keeps getting better.
That's the Paul Heyman effect right there, man. Braun hasn't blinked once since he won the title, and I doubt he will start now, even in an Extreme Rules match here at WrestleMania.
With everything legal, Braun Breaker looks to become lethal here at WrestleMania. The unification of the world champ. This man has broken protocol, trust, even locker rooms to get here. And now he's in the kind of match where that doesn't matter. Extreme Rules.
The history books doesn't care how you got here. They only care who's wearing the title at the end.
And that is why this match is perfect for both of them. Braun earned it. The former archetype took it. Tonight, we found out which one gets to walk away with the prize.
A power bomb! Bang! Knee right to the face.
Forced into the corner and needs to stay on the defensive. Oh, nasty kick.
Kevin Owens has shown up at WrestleMania with receipts.
You have to wonder if this is Heyman's last roadblock.
But where is he?
KO is in the ring.
And now taking the chance to go to the outside, get a little bit of distance.
He's looking to take things to the outside now. Perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here.
Come on. We're keeping shovels under the ring now.
This constant attack has him floundering.
He's got to find a way to shift the fight in his favor.
turns that in his favor.
Breaker outthought him there.
All these counters, it's like they're in each other's minds.
Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal.
The challenger looked unhinged with an absolutely uncorked attack on the champ there. Championship title in hand, not planning to just admire the craftsmanship.
Calculating the next move here.
Well-placed elbows, looking to escape.
Title in hand and perhaps looking for a target.
Guys, we might be part of the action here.
Let's hope they don't get that close.
And saw what was coming there.
Oh, I don't care who you are. Getting hit with a shovel definitely hurts.
Breaker turns the tables. And he saw that coming from Braun.
Kick connects.
So well matched. These men aren't giving up any ground.
Showing their strength of will, their refusal to back down.
Grabbing the title, and I think someone is going to get real up close and personal with it soon.
He gets back into the ring.
Oh, he's looking to do some damage, and he's got just the tool to do it.
Ooh, using that championship with such malice.
Come on, this has gone way too far. Just stop this already. Neck breaker. In the corner, getting the crowd riled up, ready to go with impact. Turns it around. He's able to shut down the offensive flurry.
Yeah, Breaker's survival.
Oh, the headbutts. This may be the challenger's moment.
Two. Oh, and he just kicked out.
And this is why they are the champ. The ability to survive even the worst their challengers have to offer.
That was the home run shot that got robbed at the fence. The champ is looking hopeless here.
Talk about dire straits. I'm not sure how much longer they're going to be able to keep going at this point.
This right here might be the match of the year.
By the end, it might end up the match of the decade. What a devastating poison rana. That might have changed the landscape of this match.
Escape just in time.
Everything he can do to create space here.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, a moonsault.
And with double quick speed.
They down there. Stamping it.
Pinning the champ. This could be over.
And the champ beats the count early.
Deep into the match and not even, brutal headbutt on target.
We might see a new champion crowned.
Two. The champ avoids a 3 count.
We almost just had a new champion. Less than a second away.
Big move, but it's still unable to end this.
From the top.
Diving finisher. This is what it's going to take. You have to go all out if you want that title.
Oh, guys, watch this.
Running knee lift. And Braun's having trouble managing this onslaught.
Any chance for Braun's offense is being trampled. These superstars have given a superhuman effort tonight, shattering the limits of what we thought was possible.
Absolutely. Breaking new ground and leaving jaws on the floor.
Braun predicted that.
Thunderous clothesline. Oh, no. Has him lined up for the kill shot. No way! Somersault plancha to the floor. Unbelievable athleticism. Just going for it all and landing a direct hit. Might not know where exactly he is right now, and it's about to get worse.
risking it all here.
Somersault plunge to the floor.
Man, that was a big risk, but it paid off.
He gets into the ring.
Grab the belt. Not sure how they're going to use it, though.
He's looking for an implement of destruction under the ring.
Bringing out that ladder, and we are in uncharted waters, ladies and gentlemen.
Lifted and completely helpless here.
Catastrophic damage on the back.
Breakker can't seem to get out of harm's way.
Braun needs to start reacting quicker.
Oh, with authority.
In the corner, getting the crowd riled up. Ready to go with impact. Flying headbutt.
Are we going to see it? Are we going to see a new champion tonight?
What? No!
Great in-ring IQ on display there.
A defensive elbow to the gut ends that.
He just saved himself there.
Shoving him into the corner now.
Wards that off. What a response. He's really mounting pressure at will now.
Oh, just look at it. He's got a stranglehold on things right now. Oh.
We're at a vital stage in this matchup, and this audience is fully aware of it.
Yeah, they know another turning point can come at any second, and that can be the instant that ends it all.
And he had Braun's number there.
Knee strike connects. Boom! It's okay, they weren't that pretty anyway.
Climbing to the top. What's he thinking? That's insane! More offense like that, and we could be looking at a new champion. 2 count. At the last possible second, Breakker stays in this. And he's looking for
taking flight.
Uh-oh.
Landing straight on the knees, not the intended outcome.
He's doing everything he can to fight out of this tough spot.
Oh, big boot. Breakker can't seem to get out of harm's way.
Breakker is breaking down a bit.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Oh, take all the air right out. That'll leave a diamond-plated mark anywhere on your body.
Counter. He knew just what. Using the cranium.
The challenger is not holding back.
2. Amazing.
Oh, the champ is not going down easy. No way, man.
It must be. In the corner. Getting the crowd riled up. Ready to go with impact. Braun fires back.
Managed to get out of harm's way.
Up the steps. You gotta be kidding me.
No, those steps are dented to hell now.
How do you even do that? Kicking out at one after a move like that?
We're about to learn a lot about this kid, Braun Breakker, guys. How will he respond to such a close near fall?
And a stomp to the gut. Getting your mind back into this is one thing, but getting your body back into it is a knees, feet, face. Could that be enough to gain the title?
2 count.
The moment that Paul Heyman feared the most just happened on the grandest stage of them all.
Nonetheless, we have a new, undisputed WWE Champion.
I don't agree with how he got here, and these fans don't either.
Any criticism that Paul Heyman coddled or protected Braun Breakker, that's just going to get louder.
Hold that thought, Wade. What is Paul Heyman doing?
He's heading back to the ring.
Heyman does not know when to quit.
The champ senses something's up.
Is Paul Heyman begging to jump ship?
This is a pivotal moment that could shape the rest of the champion's career and the future of WWE.
Please, listen to me.
Get up. Let's do this.
Yes.
After everything the Archetype has been through, how can he forget all that inside with Heyman?
He's not forgetting. Those are the reasons he's doing it.
Like it or not, the Archetype and Paul Heyman now sit at the top of WWE.
For Booker T, Wade Barrett, Corey Graves, Michael Cole, and this has been WrestleMania.
You and me, the Archetype and the Wise Man, finally working together. It just feels right, doesn't it?
It feels incredibly wrong. But that's exactly why I like it. Once I found out everything you did to try to keep me down, I knew I needed that kind of deception on my side. And now you're going to do the same thing to my opponents and ensure I remain WWE Champion for as long as I want.
I can do that, my Archetype. And I just have to say, the way you so easily dispatched of my previous client opened my eyes to what...
You're welcome. So what do you have lined up for my first title defense?
This is a worthy match for my champion.
Hey, I don't want you to freak out, but did you notice that Paul Heyman, your sworn enemy, is standing right over there?
Yeah, we teamed up. Have you been living under a rock?
In Saudi Arabia? No. But you should know, Paul Heyman has been known to play mind games. And those are my third least favorite type of games. Right after blame and reindeer, those fancy donkeys cheat.
I imagine there's a point pinballing around in that skull looking for a way out?
You know what kind of games I do like? Video games. I mean, if this was a video game, you'd have lots of options. In fact, there'd probably be a whole menu just called options. And after you figure out how to exit that menu, you could go back and try the whole game again. You'd give up your championship, but think of all the new choices you could make. I mean, you could try not attacking me with the shovel. That might be a neat choice. At least for one of us. There's tons of new things you could do. And all you'd have to do is try and believe and click on some text if it popped up on the screen.
I don't know how you did that, but...
Nice.